I got some stuff you just gotta try. What is it?
I got some stuff you gotta try. I'll try it.
Yeah. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee and a joint, 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 coffee and a joint.
I'm higher than an F-16 at Walgreens, trying to find some eye drops in a bottle of Listerine.
And friends. Oh, we're back. You missed yesterday.
Yeah.
You ditched. Yeah,
Well,
you had to go get a job. That's stupid.
no, yesterday I had to go get my children.
Well, that's a job.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't have to get that job. I already have that job.
Well, you know.
When I procreated, I got that job.
I had a really good story yesterday I wanted to talk to you about as well. And I'm trying to I think I remembered it. I believe there was
That story?
Yeah. I believe there's a new Guinness World Book of Records or champion.
You mean a new record in the Guinness?
Correct.
Book?
A quadruple amputee. Now,
I mean, that in itself isn't a record.
no,
But
there's
it
lots
is
of
an
those.
unfortunate state to be in.
But he kicked ass at a sport, or she. I don't know which one. It kind of looks like both.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. If you were a quadruple amputee,
Uh-huh.
what sport would you play?
Fishing?
How are you gonna fish with no arms and no legs?
I'll be the bobber.
Ooh, that was bad, dude. Oh God. Oh shit! I can tell you picked up the kids yesterday. Your fucking brains all warped. No, seriously.
I don't know because I don't know what. I mean, you'd have to do, I guess, something that you could do with your mouth
Or head.
or your head. Yeah.
Because I haven't figured out how this happened yet. But
Okay.
is it a he or a she? Well, let's go ahead and get it out there. And I'll read you the headline title. A quadruple amputee cornhole champion accused of shooting a man in a car
Oh, I
was indicted on by the Grand. So wait a minute. Now, I have so many questions about that state. First of all, how is a quadruple amputee a cornhole champion? And then secondly, how does he shoot and kill a man?
Well, first
He
off,
got no arms.
no, he has a I've read this. I haven't read the story. I've heard about this story. I heard they were talking
And
about
is it a dude or a chick?
It's a dude, according to the things that I heard talking about it. He
Let's
has
argue that.
and I agree. It's the first time I've seen a picture of him.
Here,
If that
while you're
picture's
talking,
real.
I'll throw it up there. What do you got?
If that picture is real, then I would assume that you're right. It does look like a chick, but
There, you guys decide
But,
for yourself. There you go.
Yeah, it looks like a chick. I don't disagree with that. But according to the story I heard, it
Sure.
is a dude. He has a little like hook digit on one side of where his arm should be,
And he was able to.
and with that hook digit, he has taught himself how to both
Shoot.
throw the cornhole beanbag
Right.
with his like maneuvering his torso because that's all he really has to like leverage with.
Yeah.
And then he's also learned how to shoot. And there's video of this guy like target practicing. Like he's
Really?
become decent
With
at
a
it.
nub.
Yeah, and he apparently killed the person.
All right, hold on. I'm rolling joints right now, but we got.
I never saw any of these videos. I'm just telling you what the story that I heard was like,
YouTube.
some of the details where they talked about this.
Here we go.
But it's
So
it's bizarre. I agree with that.
Quadruple amputee.
I don't know that he's an amputee, but
It
he
says
is,
he's an amputee.
he's a quadriplegic.
amputee. Well, there's a big difference.
Well, I'm just,
Isn't an amputee's got all their digits like cut off, right?
yeah, the
Because
amputee.
they're amputated.
Correct. And my suspicion
But
is
is he still an amputee if he's got a digit now? Wouldn't he be
I
a
don't-
tri-amputee?
I don't know, but what I'm getting at is that I'm just going off the details I heard. I don't know.
Is this the guy?
Yeah, I don't think
He's got nubs.
And that's the guy. But see, here he's got hair, so he looks different. There he's in the hat. Yeah, he has like they weren't cut off at the shoulders.
Sure.
Here's how it works.
And he might be
First,
like
go to
partially
riverside.fm
handicapped
and open
partially
an account.
amputee.
And then you'll be
I
able to
wouldn't
capture
trust
high-quality
the
video and
headline
audio
says he's
from
a
practically
quadruple
anywhere in the
Okay,
world.
well, that's what that said,
When it-
and that's what made it.
Welcome
good,
back,
because I'm
and now
like,
to
But
a
he
very
does-
unusual
How do you
murder
throw a
investigation
cornhole?
Yeah,
in
he
Maryland
does
with a
have
suspect
less-
is a
like, he's got-
amputee,
and
he's one of the top professional horn players in America. CBS News correspondent Chanel Jones is now with more.
And
And
see,
Chanel,
he
what
caught
more
himself
can you
out,
tell
like
us
enough
about
of a nub
the
that we
case?
can like write with the pencil.
Well, look, this is a bizarre and disturbing story. The center of this story is someone who would be considered to be an inspiration up until now. A 27-year-old Dayton Weber. This is someone who is a quadruple amputee and also a star cornhole player. He is a professional cornhole player who's won multiple tournaments before, but now police Mugo believe that he is also a murderer. So how did this happen? Well, police say that Weber was out with a couple of friends. He had 3 people in his vehicle. He was driving his Tesla SUV in La Plata, Maryland on Sunday night when this happened. They say that someone who was in the vehicle told them that things got heated in that vehicle. They say one of the people who were in the back seat told investigators Weber actually shot and killed 27-year-old Bradrick Michael Wells. That person also told police that Weber then pulled the car over, asked the 2 remaining passengers who were inside the vehicle at that moment to help him pull Wells's body out of the vehicle. Those 2 people told police Mugo they refused to do so and that they
I
then
didn't want to be part of that.
I don't want to be riding around with a dead guy in the car either.
I understand why he wanted it out. I
Yeah.
also understand why they
Stink
didn't
up
want
the
any part of it.
car.
They didn't want. He was freshly dead.
Of course.
He wasn't stinking yet.
But I mean, he was a Tesla driver. I mean, come on now.
Well, that's what I think is funny. They're like, he was driving his Tesla. Was he driving it, or was Tesla driving itself?
Yeah, Tesla was driving the Tesla.
Yeah, exactly.
But
But
still,
when he stopped the car and pulled over,
I'm
which he
trying-
probably just pushed a button to
I'm
make it do
trying to
that.
find some fucking videos of this guy shooting because I need to see.
There's no
this. Here we
video of
go.
him.
A
Oh, yes,
resurfaced
it's
video
video.
is gaining attention after the arrest of a Charles County murder suspect.
Right.
The footage appears to show 27-year-old Dayton James Weber demonstrating how he loads and
Wait a
fires a
minute.
handgun,
And then he
despite
just
being
pulls
a
his little knob
quadruple
and
amputee.
No
In the
shit.
video, he uses his arms and body to operate the weapon and
Should
fire
that
multiple
guy have a
rounds.
Dude,
gun?
I'm telling
The
you,
clip
that's
is
not
now
a dude.
circulating online as Weber faces murder charges tied to a March
I don't
22nd shooting.
know what they're saying.
A resurfaced
question
video
is,
is
like,
gaining attention after the arrest of a Charles
wrong.
County
Dude,
murder
he fucking
suspect.
rocks that
The footage
shit.
appears to
I
show
do want
27-year-old
people to
Dayton
have
James Weber
opportunities to do
demonstrating how
things
he
if
loads
they
and
want
fires a
that
handgun,
but should this
despite
guy
being
be
a
firing
quadruple
firearm?
amputee. In the video,
It's
he
one of
uses
those,
his
just
arms and
because
body
you
to
kid
operate the
hand
weapon
doesn't mean
and
to shoot.
fire
That's what I'm saying,
multiple
like,
rounds.
you can, it's
The
clear,
clip is now
but he had to
circulating
practice to
online
get to
as
this
Weber
point.
faces murder
That-
charges
that was-
tied
Who all
to a
was in
March
danger when he
22nd
was
shooting.
practicing?
Well, that's the
A
thing.
resurfaced video is gaining
guess you
attention
can just
after
shoot
the
yourself
arrest
if
of a
you really
Charles
got that much.
County
He's
murder
driving the
suspect.
car, or at least
The
he's
footage
sitting in the
appears to
driver's
show
seat.
27-year-old
car's
Dayton
moving.
James
He's
Weber
driving his
demonstrating
drive,
how he
still
loads
questionable.
and fires a
But
handgun,
Driving a car is
despite
another
being a
subject
quadruple
altogether.
amputee.
But he has a Tesla.
In the
so I
video,
get that.
Sure, okay.
he uses
We
his
drove in
arms
a
and
car
body
that
to
drives
operate the
that was
weapon
freaky.
We
and
rode
fire
in a
multiple
Tesla that had a
rounds.
driver.
The clip is now
The driver
circulating
wasn't driving.
online
Yeah.
as Weber
That
faces
was-
murder
that was-
charges
that was a
tied
fact.
to a
As he
March
was turning around
22nd
talking to
shooting.
us,
As he
telling
turned
about
around
it.
and
A
like, go in the
resurfaced
steering
video
wheel and
is
talk
gaining
to him.
We were
attention
watching
after the
Christmas on
arrest
the
of a
TV.
Charles
Yeah, yeah.
County murder
Anyways, go ahead.
suspect.
So I
The
get
footage
it, you know,
appears to show
but then he
27-year-old
pushes
Dayton
the button
James
to have
Weber
the-
demonstrating
the
how he
Tesla pull
loads
over to
and
the
fires a
side.
handgun,
And you know what he can't
despite
do
being
at
a
this point?
quadruple amputee.
Carry
In
a
the video,
full-grown man out
he
of
uses his
car.
arms and body
Well,
to
I don't
operate
know,
the
maybe
weapon
so. You don't
and
know.
fire
He
multiple
shoot a
rounds.
gun.
So he
The
asked
clip is
for
now
help.
circulating online
Hey,
as
guys,
Weber
nobody
faces
was
murder
killed.
charges tied
At
to a
what
March
point did the people
22nd
riding in the
shooting.
car, because apparently
A
there's 4 of them,
resurfaced video
2
is
that
gaining
still
attention
alive
after
that he
the
asked to
arrest
help,
of
and
a
the one dead
Charles
guy.
County
Right.
murder
So there was 4
suspect.
live people
The
at one
footage
point.
appears to show
And he's-
27-year-old
so
Dayton
he's-
James
so they're
Weber
getting mad.
demonstrating how he
You know,
loads
you're
and
the
fires
2
a
that stayed
handgun,
alive,
It
right?
got
despite
heated.
being a
It got heated,
quadruple
they said that,
amputee.
right?
In the
Well,
video,
the witnesses
he
said
uses
that.
his arms and body
So you're
to
one of those
operate the
2
weapon
witnesses, and
and fire multiple rounds.
You're
The
watching
clip
this
is now
happen.
circulating
Oh,
online
man.
as Weber
Now he's
faces
like,
murder
now they're
charges
fighting, now they're
tied to a March
You see him
22nd shooting.
pull a
A
firearm
resurfaced
out
video
of
is
wherever he
gaining
keeps his
attention after the
firearm.
arrest of
At
a
what
Charles
point do
County
you
murder
begin to get
suspect.
worried?
The footage appears to show
The second the
27-year-old
firearm
Dayton
goes
James.
Second the firearm appears,
And not even, he
I'm
doesn't
worried.
Even, he doesn't even need to.
Like if you and I are driving around and you pull out a pistol, I'm not worried. I know you know how to handle the pistol. you're going to
Sure.
be fine.
I have arms.
And you have
and
hands
fingers.
and digits and all of that.
Yeah, but where I was going
When this
with
guy
that,
pulls it out, I'm like, no.
now see this, I'm all about this guy, dude.
Stop being these.
Yeah, but check it, man.
No, that's talent. That's a skill. He's clear.
Yeah, clearly.
You see those songs on like late night commercials for the
He
sex.
does like to echo, though, doesn't he?
I'll think of something cool here. Well, I'm headed down south of the land of the pine, thumbing my way out of North Carolina. Stand on the road, I pray to God to see headlights. I'm making 17 hours, picking her a bouquet of dog flowers. Hoping around, I see my baby
Old Crow medicine.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, anyway.
You know, that's talent.
There is. That's a skill.
Yeah. No, but he couldn't shoot a gun.
You
Well,
don't know
maybe
that.
with his feet.
With his feet, he could.
Yeah.
But he doesn't even have a nub.
This does answer that office question of when they're doing the thing on the dummy with the no arms and no legs, and Michael stops back and says, at one point, you do have to consider what life would be like with no arms and no legs. Is it really worth it? Right?
You really want to save
You
this
got
guy's
quality
life.
of life
Yeah,
is what
quality
it is.
of life. Yeah,
And-
you gotta wonder.
Kevin's like
Whose call is that?
right?
Quality of life.
Yeah. At what point do we just not try to
shouldn't
save
it be
them?
the person's call?
Yeah, I would
Like,
think so.
I'm the one who's got to decide how I like my
I
quality
would
of
raise
life.
my arms if I had them.
I want to talk.
You can't do that if you're
No.
an amputee, though. Blink at them real good, I guess. Hey. No, don't multiple blinks. That's multiple means
But you can-
no. Just
but you
one
can talk.
solid blink.
These guys can talk.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. they
So,
don't have to worry about it.
we have joints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And friends.
Oh, thank God. It was not right doing this with no weed, brother. Ugh.
So I heard something this morning that I found of interest.
Okay.
And
There you go.
and I was thinking, I guess I was curious about your take. You're an NFL fan.
Love it.
And you're a sports fan as well, but more NFL than just general sports.
I am hardcore NFL.
Yeah. And I was I saw a write-up where they were saying if you wanted to watch all of the NFL games this upcoming season, it's going to cost you upwards of $1,300 for the year.
See, that's ridiculous, man. At some point, everybody's got to turn the TVs off and boycott this shit. That's the only way these people know is money.
I agree, but you think about it like until we do that,
right?
Their job is just to make a profit. They're going to continue to do it as long as people are willing to pay it.
Well, no, that's not. Well, that's true. But my dad used to give me some sayings. I used to love those old farm sayings.
Okay.
And one of my favorites is pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. They're being hogs.
I've heard that.
They're being hogs.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I mean, I think if they were to see enough decline of subscriptions or whatever it is,
I ain't paying that, dude. I mean, we split it last year. It was fucking $450 last year, and
that was just part of it.
Yeah, that's just ticket. That's not Prime and Peacock.
Right. That's what
and-
they're saying. If you want the subscription of all the, because you have to have YouTube,
right? Yeah.
You have to have the streaming, the NFL ticket, which is $450, and the best part of that is because we're not new customers, we're paying top dollar.
Right. Well, yeah.
Like, why reward the people who have been with you for years?
Right.
Fuck that.
Plus-
We're gonna just fucking kill them.
Yeah. No, fuck you guys.
So the
we're
fact that
rich-
we're good customers,
Yeah.
you don't get any kind of break for that.
No.
But then
But-
you also have to have a subscription to Paramount Plus. You have
Right.
to have a subscription to Prime. You have to have a subscription to
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
You have to have a subscription to Peacock.
Right.
And to carry those 4 subscriptions plus NFL ticket plus YouTube TV, because you have to have YouTube TV in order to see the network games.
Sure.
So all of those subscriptions for the whatever it is, 6-7 months of the NFL season,
right?
$1,300.
Yeah, dude, it's dumb. Really, they need to get a grasp on this shit. Why can't?
At what point are we not able to pay it?
When satellite first came out, and the two big ones were DirecTV and NFL, or DirecTV and Dish Network.
Yeah, DirecTV got the NFL ticket. They're the ones that
for a
capitalized on
while
that.
there, though, on Dish Network, you could buy local channel programming and catch all the local channels, but then the fucking NFL even did away with that.
So I heard I heard a guy interviewed. It was this morning on the radio, I think it was. Anyway, he was talking about in Australia, and he was saying this is true in Europe as well, but that's not where he's at.
Right.
In Australia and I guess Europe, all of the streaming services offer individual team packages,
Right.
individual like just part of the season packages. You could just go and watch 2 weeks worth of games. Like you can break it up because that's the only way they can get people to do it over there.
Right.
Here, they don't offer that because they know we'll pay.
Well, yeah, but at some point, I'm not paying, dude. At some
That's
point,
what I'm
dude,
saying.
you gotta
Like,
sit down,
how
sit down.
at what point are we priced out? Like,
Yeah,
not you and
that's-
me specifically, but the
that's
whole
what-
American, society. Like, at what point is the average football viewer priced out?
Right? No, I get it.
Because I do have subscriptions to a lot of those.
Right.
We have for a couple of years now paid for the NFL ticket, but we have to split it because we're not rich.
Right.
And then yeah, I mean, and I'm maxed out. I can't afford to buy more streaming services to watch.
I think
NFL.
tax.
Well,
Oh.
sorry. Well, that's what I'm saying is we were already splitting it and it's killing us, man.
And how much do you think they're going to, I mean, $450 last year, right? How much do you
Right.
think they're going to charge us this year?
Not $450.
It's going to be like $550.
Well, back in the day, there used to be a way you could buy this illegal card.
Well, there's still ways you can do that.
Well, we need to find that out because I'm all about
Now they're
that.
illegal streams.
Sure.
But yeah, you can still do it.
Well, I found illegal streams, but I can't find the streams I need of the quality I need.
Oh, well, you got to find somebody who knows how to pirate.
Well, you know me, dude. I like to go back and look at the plays and break it down.
Yeah,
and-
you need somebody that knows how to pirate.
Yeah. Any good pirators out
What about
there?
your buddy Josh?
No, he won't do it, dude.
Yeah, he's kind of bound by
He-
legal obligations.
yeah, I think when you're building like
Yeah.
Security systems for banks
Yeah,
and shit, it's
exactly,
probably a bad
He's-
idea
he's
to
not-
get into illegal
Yeah,
hacking.
he'd probably lose a job for that.
Maybe,
Maybe,
maybe
yeah.
a little bit.
Never mind. I was just kidding, Josh.
Yeah, just kidding, Josh. I didn't mean to interfere with your job there, big guy.
Yeah.
No. Josh is on. When we grew up, I moved in with my dad permanently. Not my sperm donor.
Right, but the guy who operated as your dad.
Correct. Yeah.
And you instead of bouncing between mom and dad, you moved in with him.
Correct.
Got it.
Well, yeah, in the 8th grade I did.
In the
7th and a half grade.
Oh, to be specific.
Specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all about specifics here on Joints and Friends.
Correct. And I was you are. I mean, Jesus. Fuck.
I said
Yeah,
that
one little
fully,
thing wrong.
my tongue fully in my cheek.
Yeah. It was all the way in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I started there in like the 7th and a half grade. It was half a year.
Okay.
Maybe it was 8 and a half. No, it was 7 and a half. Anyways,
But point being, you were.
I was a viola player
Okay.
and Josh was a cello player.
Oh, okay.
And we sat next to each other.
In school.
Yeah.
In the band.
Yeah,
whatever,
in the orchestra.
Orchestra, yeah.
I was in both.
You wouldn't
So
have
you
a
have
viola
to-
in a band.
In this case, you have to separate them because.
Well, you do, because the orchestra has stringed instruments.
Correct.
Band does
Yes.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in band only.
Although
I was a
quite
French horn
often
player.
they will say orchestras, a symphony is the same thing, and they have both.
Orchestras and symphonies.
Yeah, they list in orchestras. It should be a symphony, but they say it's an orchestra because orchestra is only stringed instruments. But a symphony will have percussions and woodwinds and brass.
I thought an orchestra.
I'm pretty sure orchestra is just stringed instruments.
Ooh, I'm gonna find out.
Let's go down this road. We should know this.
Orchestra and
My
symphony
sister,
difference.
my
That's a good-
sister, she'd educate us on this
Oh,
one.
I'm sure she would. She
Yeah,
should call in.
Yeah, I don't think she listens to my shit.
No, probably not. What is the difference between symphony and orchestra? An orchestra is the group of musicians, the who, while a symphony is a large-scale musical composition, the what. So
Well-
a symphony orchestra specifically refers to a large ensemble, 80 to 100 plus musicians capable of playing symphonies,
Sure.
featuring strings, woodwind, brass, and percussion.
So can an orchestra have brass and woodwind in?
Yeah, the orchestra is the who.
The who? They're
Yeah.
the people.
They're the people. So the
Right.
orchestra are the players.
The players.
They're
and
playing
then
a symphony.
Yeah, they're playing the symphony.
Right.
All right.
And you can't use a band to play a symphony because you don't have the strings.
Right. Yeah. Band can't be string. Or no, because keyboards are in bands. Pianos.
Well, which bands? Not in my high school band. They weren't. It was only brass, woodwinds, and percussion.
I guess, yeah, and I guess xylophones and stuff would all be percussion. Huh?
That's all percussion. I mean,
Yeah,
piano can
yeah.
kind of classify as both percussion and string.
It's the tranny of
But
the
it's
music
typical.
world.
Well, I don't know how it identifies, but I know I identify it as a stringed instrument because you're right. It is a stringed
Yeah, yeah.
instrument.
It
And I
is a
mean,
stringed
you know, you and I are both piano players.
Yes,
we both
sir.
own pianos, and we
Right.
both know they have strings in them.
Right.
However, I have never been to a high school band show that had a piano.
I wanted to say one had a.
Like maybe in a jazz band they'd have a keyboard, like an electric keyboard,
Could be. I could be wrong.
just to do something different. or
I
whatever.
would retract that statement.
Yeah.
Now I wanted to say there was one in our band, but it was definitely there was a baby grand in the orchestra room, but I don't
Now,
think there was.
Yeah. Now I was in I guess a small enough town. Maybe our school was the only high school, so it was a big high school, but the town wasn't very big,
Sure.
and
Same
so
thing.
we didn't have an orchestra. We
Oh.
had a band only.
Yeah.
But the bigger town of Lexington, Kentucky, which I lived in Richmond, which was a kind of the bedroom
Uh-huh.
community to
my
Lexington.
home
Lexington
folks.
is where University of Kentucky is.
Sure.
And I would go up to see friends in Lexington, and their schools had orchestras. They had big schools with
Sure.
big orchestras.
We had a pretty good size.
Yeah. But that was the only orchestras I saw as a kid. And then I would, like we did like a choir trip to watch Phantom of the Opera, and they had a big orchestra and shit in the show. But
Yeah, I did both for my first year, but it got to be too much. I do. So they're stupid because they would do them
But
at the same
you
time.
didn't play the same instrument, I assume.
No,
Yeah,
I
the
played
viola in the orchestra.
Yeah, and the saxophone.
Oh,
in
and
the
the sax.
band.
That's right. You played sax.
Yeah, yeah. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 week I would be in the orchestra, and then Tuesday, Thursday.
Oh, because they would have their practices on the same day.
both were at 9 a.m. Yeah, first
How about
class
that?
of the day, right? So I'd have to switch back and forth, and then I found out that ditching was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, and well, I was in orchestra that day, so
I'm absent today.
yeah, they caught on to that. They weren't big fans.
Eventually, they figured it out.
Yeah. So yeah,
Isn't
but-
it funny how when we're like 16 years old, we think we're so slick?
Right. Yeah. But where we got onto this was, so that's when I met Josh, and Josh was such a straight arrow, and I was 100.
Seems to still be that way.
He tries.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got the kind of job where he is.
And I remember talking to his mom, an adoptive mom of mine, years later.
Mhm.
I was like, "Look, Sally, I'm really, really sorry. I know I was just a horrible child. I wasn't raised proper, right?
It
And-
ain't my fault. I
Right?
wasn't raised
Yeah.
right.
And I just want to say thank you so much. I've done this with her, and I've done this with my other adoptive mom, Kelly, because where a lot of people gave up on me as a child,
Right.
these people didn't.
They did not.
No.
yeah.
In fact,
And
they
so here you are today.
invested in me. And so I'm telling her, Sally, thank you.
Yeah.
She's like, I loved you because you were a bad influence on Josh.
No, I needed him to have a bad influence.
Yeah. I was the only thing that got him out, right? And got him
Yeah,
into trouble. And he was just, that was good. So I enjoyed hearing that
That's good.
my
yeah.
badness was a good thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like to think that's how my parents felt about me and my brothers.
yeah,
They were like, oh, we're glad you're around, Caleb, because you're a bad influence on your brothers.
I like that. I'm good with being, I've often said I'm a professional asshole. The
Okay.
world needs assholes. I am more than happy to do that job.
Well, humorously,
I'm
so
really good at it.
we've talked about this, that I grew up in a Christian home and I've been a follower and disciple of Jesus my entire life. I've never thought otherwise. There's never considered any other. I mean, I've looked at other options out there, but none of them make any sense. They all seem a little lacking.
Sure.
And so I've stuck with God, and I now have a relationship with God. I know Jesus, so it all makes sense now. The funny thing is growing up in that, I was still always labeled like the black sheep, the rebel. I'm like, I'm a Christian, guys. I'm the best person your friends know,
Right.
and yet I'm the black sheep. How's this go?
Uh,
And even now, because I'm a Christian who smokes cigarette and weed and drinks alcohol, I'm still considered kind of a rebel and a black sheep.
I like that about you.
Yeah.
Fuck
Like-
it. This
like,
is me,
show
man.
me in the Bible where it says I can't smoke weed and I'll stop.
Dude, seriously, quit.
People making shit up, man.
But you know what? You are still part of the problem with weed.
I didn't think there was a problem with weed.
Well, the stigmata.
It's just stigma.
Stigma?
Yeah.
Stigmata is what?
It's a very specific thing where wounds appear on your hands and your side to like emulate Christ.
Okay.
It's like a supernatural
well,
thing.
then I'm in the right realm.
Yeah, but it's
It's a
supernatural.
stigma. All right. Hey,
I mean, it's a funny word.
I'm a join in. I'm down.
I think what's funny is that you said that word. Like, I wouldn't have expected you to even know Stigmata.
Oh, I know.
But
There's a show.
There's a movie called
Yeah,
Stigmata
I
with
watched
Gabrielle
it.
Byrne. Great
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
And one of my favorite women in all the world, Patricia Arquette.
The face, man. No,
She's
I can't
gorgeous,
get
man.
not gorgeous.
True Romance, gorgeous.
Patricia Arquette.
Patricia Arquette, gorgeous in True Romance. As a younger girl,
It looked like her face went through a meat grinder.
oh, she's gorgeous. She's
Dude,
cute as hell.
her
man.
face is
She's
like
got a snaggle tooth. She's
it's
cute
like
as hell.
she's twisted, and she's got these
You full of
things
shit, man.
that
She's got
come.
a body that don't quit either. Back in the day, she had a body. She has one snaggle tooth, not two.
Sorry.
Get it right,
Sorry.
motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. One snaggle tooth. Yeah,
Oh,
get
shit,
it
no,
right.
I can't do that. I can't. No, she's
she's
ugly, dude.
She looks good to me.
Oh,
True
she's-
Romance is my favorite QT
Oh.
film because of her.
Yeah,
It's a good film too.
It is a good.
Gary
I watched
Gary
that, yeah.
Oldman is the
That's-
the pimp with the dreads and the grill, and
fucking
perfect,
great.
man.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
plays
yeah.
that role so
That
well.
suit, that spoiler alert. That shootout scene is
Oh,
fucking epic,
so
dude.
good,
So
man.
good.
Oh.
I
I love how he just like picks up the suitcase and just like walks out, and then
And
later
used
finds
to
out it's a
watch,
bunch of drugs.
that show Medium.
Yeah, I love that show because of Patricia
Horrible
Arquette.
show.
Oh, it was fine. About the third season, it got stupid, but the first two seasons were quality.
Well, I assure you, the first two were the same as the third.
They weren't. I liked it.
Well, that
You
stuff
and I often
Nate,
differ
this
on our
stuff's
opinions.
fucking harsh, brother.
It's good.
Oh, Nate weed, though. I mean, it gets you stoned.
Shout out, Nate.
It gets you stoned enough. Don't get me wrong. But
Yeah, don't
God
get me
damn,
wrong. Love it.
Killed me in the process.
I mean, the mood of the show changed since we started smoking joints. You notice that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It always does.
Sure. Well, joints makes things better.
And friends.
Oh, but I was saying you're part of the problem.
Yeah, explain that to me.
All
How am I
right.
part of the problem?
Will you drink a beer around your kids?
I drink a beer around my children.
Will you smoke a joint around your children?
I don't because
All right,
my-
there you go.
no, that's my wife's fault.
Well, no, weed is just as illegal here as
So
beer.
I speak to my children about marijuana and alcohol together.
Sure.
Anytime I talk about alcohol, I put marijuana into the sentence.
Sure.
Because I'm specifically and intentionally trying to get them to understand it is the same thing. Now that it's legal in the state of Oregon,
Right.
in this state, they are identical.
Yes.
Right? Even though we agree they don't identically affect your body.
No.
No. And that's a different story. But
One makes you a worse driver. One makes you better.
well, there are weed-related accidents.
Well, yeah, I don't drive either way, but
Right, I'm
unless
just
it's-
saying to act like nobody gets in the
unless
car.
it's off road.
You know, we always try to, I guess, use hyperbole a little bit to say that, you know, 0 people have ever died because of marijuana. And that's not true because there have been traffic deaths because of marijuana. But very,
Sure.
very few, and especially if you're comparing it to alcohol. I
But
mean,
that's not marijuana. That's your own stupid decision. Weed had no part of that.
I think that look, you and I are pros. And
Yeah.
and the way that weed affects us is not the same as the way it
No,
affects
we
other
are
people.
definitely professionals.
And there are definitely people who, especially younger,
Yeah.
if they smoke a joint, their vision or their judgment skills are impaired.
Sure.
And they're not able to make as quick a decision, and that will affect your driving. So I'm just saying it's
Fair enough.
happened. For us to act like it hasn't happened at all.
I can't drive stone like a lot of people can, but I will say I have seen many people completely blistered drive perfectly fine.
Oh, since I have been 26 years, no, 26. Since I've been 36 years old, I've driven more stone than not.
Oh, well, see, let's not admit that on the open air. Maybe.
Well, it's just a fact.
Sorry, officer, that was a fucking lie. It's just a show, sir.
The statute of limitations is way off on all that.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to come get me.
Well, where I was going with that is it doesn't matter how good of a driver you are when you're drunk, you cannot drive.
No, yeah,
good.
the drunk stuff is obvious. I mean, that to me, that's the given. The given is that if you drink alcohol and you reach a certain point, I mean, you drink one beer and you go drive, it's probably not that big a deal, most
Yeah.
people. But I mean, you reach a certain point of being impaired
You-
by alcohol, you are going to crash.
Off-road only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, at least then you're not putting everybody else in danger.
Oh, dude.
And that's the problem. Like the times that, and admittedly, I have driven drunk, and looking back on it, I put other people in danger more than I was really putting myself in danger.
Sure.
And that's the
Oh,
retarded
that
part
is
of
true.
it. Yeah.
But you won't die because you're drunk. And people,
Well, that happens that way.
I'm
But some
sorry
people
about my
do
damn
die.
phone, but
Oh,
I'm
hey, that's a
I-
rickle. What do they call that? That's That's a ripple of the show that I really like. The fact that your phone keeps dinging.
Well, I'm selling my life right now.
That's why it's
and
fun.
it's just going fucking nuts, dude.
I think
So
it's great.
I have to check in on these. I do apologize. I went
Budweiser in a joint. Budweiser in a joint.
So Adam and I went up camping
Shout out
with Ange and his girlfriend. Huh?
Budweiser. Shout out. Not
to
a sponsor.
Budweiser.
Hey, Budweiser, if you wanted to sponsor us,
Yeah.
like,
Hey,
we
Bud.
could use a sponsor.
Yeah.
And we don't have one yet.
No, I'm open.
So
Yeah.
we're just saying.
Hey, Bud in a joint, man. And roll some Budweiser joints. I'll smoke those too.
How you do that?
Well, I'm saying they should start raking Budweiser joints.
Oh, you're just saying Budweiser's getting the weed business.
Yeah.
Budweiser cannabis.
Bud and Budweiser.
This cannabis for you.
Right.
This
Bud-
bud's for you.
This Bud's for you. Hey, they don't even have to
They don't
change
have
the
to
fucking
change a
slogan
thing,
now. They have
man.
to change the beer slogan.
Woo!
Yeah, we
I
just,
love it. Budweiser, you should pay us for that advertising idea and sponsor our show.
Fuck, we just increased your profits like 100%.
At least, I mean, there's what we got. At least 40 to 50 people watching us
Right.
regularly.
More than that now.
I don't
dude.
know. You're
It's
the guy that keeps
crazy,
track
man.
of the numbers. I don't know.
I can't believe how fast that. But
Hey,
we
keep
like-
watching us.
You know what?
We enjoy the audience.
You know why? Because we talk about shit that nobody's willing to talk about because we're that stupid.
Well, I mean, we talk about stuff people talk about too.
Well, yeah, but we go down roads that people won't go down.
Well, I get in trouble at home all the time because I say shit that I shouldn't have said.
Yeah.
This gives me an outlet
Right?
to not get in trouble and say the shit that I want to say.
Well, I'm happy I can help you out.
Yeah.
So we were out camping one time, and I'll give you an example of driving off road is fine.
You're just saying if you're inebriated.
Right. And we forgot our axe, and we had to go get some firewood.
We forgot our axe.
Yeah, we did, but we had a machete.
I mean, that's about as good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So we got lit up, and we were running out of wood, and Adam and I figured we better fucking go get some wood.
If you want to keep the fire going, yeah.
So we had the old Subaru Loyale, man. I love that car.
I remember Loyal.
Dude, I love that car. I would buy it.
You could probably still find a few out
I'm
there.
gonna find one because they're fat. You can't. Kill
But
those
when they stopped
fuckers.
making the Loyal, like 92?
92. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I had a 91 Loyale red. It was
Okay.
fucking
Yeah,
great,
right
man.
on.
That car was awesome.
Those are some of the original wagons, man.
Oh yeah, we'd go out in snowstorms and bust through drifts. You had to put it in 2-wheel drive to get it stuck. You couldn't get it stuck in 4-wheel drive.
I didn't know you could change them. I thought they were all-wheel drive.
Oh no, mine had push button.
No,
Oh, yeah.
electric.
Fuck yeah,
Fuck
right on the
yeah.
middle of the shifter.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, we get blistered. We get in the Subaru. And we're gonna go cut down a tree with a machete. Seems like a good idea.
How big of a tree?
Undetermined at this point.
Oh, you were still finding one.
Probably pretty big because we're drunk.
Like, we could take that.
And I'll never remember sitting down in that car and turning the headlights on, dude. It was like I was in a real life video game. I was just like, whoa. Because it's in the mountains, dude, and we're drunk and it's dark as fuck, right? And
Yeah.
start up the
There
car
aren't
and you
these
turn on the
streetlights.
light and you're like, fuck. So we drive down the road a good, I don't know, 50, 60
But
feet.
you on like a logging trail or something?
Yeah, an old dirt road in the middle of nowhere.
There's no street lights.
No.
No.
Yeah. And we think we probably went a lot further than we did.
Probably went like 20 feet. You're like,
About
"That's like
60, 80.
70 miles,
Yeah, dude,
man."
all right, let's check out here. So we go hiking out, and sure enough, we cut down a couple of fucking trees that are about 30 foot tall.
Damn.
Yeah, hauling back, and we're like, how are we getting these back?
Very, very valid question.
Station wagon, baby. We laid the back seat down.
Oh, okay.
We put them all the way up to the front window, and they're sticking out the trunk like 20 fucking
Yeah, right.
feet.
They're just dragging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And of course, we're on a 1-lane dirt road, so you can't turn around. So we had to drive all the way to the fucking pavement road.
Oh, so you could
Flip
turn
a
around.
bitch, because we got 20 foot of tree out
Because
the
you're no
back,
longer
right?
a Subaru Loyale.
Yeah,
you're now
yeah.
a fucking semi.
Yeah, the trailer. Yeah. Drunk. That was great. I loved it. That's a good reason to drive drunk. It's safe. You're not going to hurt anybody but yourself. You're in the middle of nowhere. You're
Well,
having a good time.
Have
fun.
It's also a good reason to drive sober.
No. There's no reason to drive sober when you're camping. None. It's a lot funner to drive when you're drunk. The ideas when you're drunk are so much better.
But that's such a what's the word? That's you're making one of those statements that it encompasses everything. What do they call those?
Blind statement.
No.
Stereotypical.
No, you're just throwing out big
Blatant.
words. I love that you throw out big words.
I'm just throwing in.
guessing.
One of them will hit. It's like when I'm shooting ducks with a shotgun, man. If I just lay enough shells
whatever,
out there,
whatever kinds of words always and never are.
I don't know.
Those are like
You're the
absolutes.
Absolute.
Yeah, you're making an absolute statement.
I like that. You know, my first business I opened with Dave was named Absolute Automotive Repair, so that works for me.
Oh,
yeah.
How about that?
I was back when I was into all the key details and shit, so I wanted the first listing in the phone book, so we went Absolute Automotive, so it was AA. Yeah.
That's why you
And
find businesses like AAA Plumbing.
Correct, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now I'm hook set. I'm not that anymore.
There's no yellow pages anymore. It doesn't matter.
Now I'm unfiltered mechanics. I'm
Now
you.
But you know, it doesn't matter because there's no such thing as like alphabetical listings in a book anymore.
Correct. Yeah. No, phone books are dead.
Everything's on
on
the web.
Phone books, dude. I do. Phone books were fun.
We used them as benches to sit up higher at the table on when we were kids.
Great backdrops for shooting targets too.
Yeah.
And I watched some movie where, or maybe it was Breaking Bad. Somebody took a fucking Yellow Pages to the head one time, and that was awesome.
You could definitely do some damage if you really needed to.
The Mythbusters stuffed a car full of it and made it bulletproof.
Oh,
yeah, that was pretty cool.
The bullet only goes so far, huh?
Well, yeah, it only goes through like 20 pages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, I guess it depends on the caliber, but yeah.
A lot
like your typical
pickled lead bullet. Yeah, if you have a full metal jacket, it's going to go way in far. Yeah.
But you remember the guy? He used to go around doing motivational speaking. He'd like tear the phone book in half.
Yeah.
What was that guy's name?
I don't remember.
Echo. What was the name of the guy that used to go around traveling, tearing phone books in half?
The Power Team members were known for tearing phone books in half during their performances.
Power Team.
They were an evangelical group that traveled globally, performing.
That's why I knew who they were, because they were Christians.
That's
how I know.
I saw that.
But yeah, they were popular. I think they were even outside the church circles.
I want to say maybe I watched the Guinness Book of World Records on some guy that ripped as many
more pages than anybody ever. Yeah.
Echo, what's the Guinness World Book record of how many phone books were ripped in half in a set time?
Edward Karen holds the record for tearing 56 phone books in 3 minutes in 2006.
There you go. How big were the phone books?
Each phone book Edward Karen tore had 1,006 pages.
That's a lot of pages.
Jesus.
He ripped 500 pages. There's got to be like
500. He would flip it halfway open and tear it.
You're gonna halfway open and tear it. Yeah,
gotcha. He didn't try the whole thing together.
You're not gonna rip 500 pages, huh?
You mean 1,000
or 1,000? Sorry, yeah.
I don't think I could rip 500.
I think he's ripping the glue binding, is what he's ripping.
You think he was just ripping the spine?
I believe so. Echo.
No, they were ripping it in half.
Echo,
The Power Team would rip it in half.
Did they open the phone book before they ripped it in half, or did they rip every page in half at once?
Edward Karen tore the phone books from top to bottom without opening them first. He ripped through all 1,006 pages of each directory in one motion.
No way.
Yeah, dude, the Power Team would do that shit.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm on my way.
That's absolutely
right.
Wow.
He ripped through over 1,000 pages in one
God
motion.
damn.
That takes some serious grip strength and technique.
Echo, shut up.
That had to be strength of God, man. That's why
the Power Team did it.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We ready?
The Power Team didn't do 56 in 3 minutes. They just would do it like one time, I think.
But this guy's going to fucking do it right here. Watch this. Power Team.
Watch this.
35 seconds. Let's give him a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, see? They just tear it. They just tear it.
1.
I don't know. Look at that. That's some hands.
But he's kicking.
Well, he's trying.
That's not enough. Boo, 1. That was boo, 1.
That's fast,
That's fast, yeah, but he's kind of whipping like into a little airy.
I don't know that there's another way.
Well, yeah, because you can't rip 1,000 pages.
But he is ripping 1,000 pages, even if he's using a technique to do it. You think he's gonna wait? You think he's gonna like do something with that cinder block underneath him? He's gonna like break it over his head or some shit? I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna find out here.
I hope he does.
Dude, he's fucking weak. That was a successful rip. Please don't give him 4, man. That one didn't count. No.
You say 5.
I have 4, maybe.
4, maybe.
4 and maybe. Fucking weed.
I'm just saying.
That is some serious
Talking
fucking-
about phone books and what they can be used for.
Yeah.
There's an example.
No, that's there.
Because I don't know. Are people even making phone books anymore?
No, I mean like Bibles, and you'll probably be greatly offended by this one, but if we ever stayed in a hotel and got some weed and didn't have papers, Bible papers are fucking great for that.
They're thin.
I think Jesus was thinking of it.
While you may think I would be offended by that,
yeah.
I've done that.
All right. Now that one surprised me.
I know better. But what you do is you use the little pocket Gideon Bible because they're the right size.
I used the hotel desk one.
You have to cut those.
Yeah.
They're not the right size for a joint.
No, but you just
You've
slice
seen the
them in
little
half.
pocket size?
Yeah,
Gideon
yeah, I
Bibles?
know what you're talking
You
about. The
tear
little
one of those
pocket book,
pages
yeah,
out,
yeah.
they're exactly the size of a cigarette.
The Church of Latter-day Saints used to hand those out all the time.
Yeah.
Angie and I are talking about moving back to Idaho, and I'm like, I forgot about the Mormons, honey.
Apparently, lots of Mormons up in Idaho.
Baby. It used to be fun. You used to fuck with each other, right? Because
The Mormons would?
no, we would fuck with each other with the Mormons.
Oh, okay.
So, like, dude, I mean, because you got to understand, it's all the billboards, television ads, radio ads. You can't get away from it. LDS is in your face everywhere.
It's ingrained.
Oh, dude, it is. We're not talking the FLDS, which we need to continue that because fuck.
So this is my experience with the LDS and understanding it's just the way it gets into the town. I stayed in overnight on a trip. I stayed in Ogden.
Oh yeah.
And it was the hotel we were at was like walking distance from that huge cathedral in Ogden.
Sure. That's a temple.
Okay, temple, whatever they call it. I go walking on a nightly basis, right?
Sure.
That's like my habit.
Yeah.
So even when we're on vacation, I'll make sure the kids and everybody are good in the hotel, and then I'll walk the town just to get my walk in and see what's up.
Yeah.
Dude, I would walk by that what'd you call it? A temple?
It's a temple.
I would walk by that huge temple with all the decorations and the lights shining on and everything, and it would just like give me this chill. It was just crazy. Like you could feel it, and then you could just it just permeated the whole town. That was my experience with the LDS
And they're like locusts.
Okay. Well, they didn't make any noises.
Don't get me wrong. No, but they come in and they just like overnight just totally take over a whole area.
But they've been in Idaho for a long time.
Oh Jesus!
I
man.
mean, they got temples everywhere.
I'm assuming it's the same now, but when I left, there was Twin Falls had the highest per capita of Mormon to other religion ratio anywhere in the world.
Got it.
Yes, Utah had more Mormons, but Utah's a lot bigger.
Yeah,
well, I'm talking per
like
capita.
Salt Lake's a huge city, so of course
Twin
there's
Falls
a lot.
It's like the breeding ground of Mormon. So
I hear they breed too.
So what you could do though is if you ever wanted to know the word and you had a few minutes to talk, they'd bring you a free book of Mormon and talk to you for a bit.
Oh yeah, they do love to do that.
So I'd call up. Yeah, this is Justin. Yeah, and here's my address.
Can you come see me?
I've been a little down lately, and I could share you, just use somebody to talk to for a bit. You think you got a little time for me?
Yeah, that's great.
Because they're like solicitors, dude. Once they get your name and number,
well,
oh baby, you're coming back.
And they do missions, so
yeah.
So a lot of them will go to places
For
where
sure.
there aren't a lot of Mormons.
Yeah, correct.
Like
and sometimes
Kentucky.
it's a good thing and a bad thing.
In Kentucky, there aren't a lot of Mormons.
Correct.
And that's where I grew up. And when they would visit my house as a child,
right,
my mom would greet them at the door with drinks and invite them in, and she would sit them down on the couch, and she would talk to them about Jesus. They thought they were going to be evangelizing her. Not my mom.
Let's talk about me for a second here. We'll get to you in a second.
And so yeah, it would go and they'd leave because they weren't, doing what they were there to do. They'd
Sure.
be like, we
They're
gotta
not spreading
go.
the word.
They would get all
oh, dude,
get
they're all
uncomfortable
serious
and
about
shit,
this, dude.
man.
They're hardcore about this stuff.
Yeah.
So in the 7th grade, we'll go back to this. Oddly, that we've come around to this.
Okay.
There were 2 girls that sat in front of Josh and I that we hit on all the time.
In the orchestra.
Yeah, Allison, which was my first girl. I think that was my first girl I ever kissed. I remember that.
All
'cause
right.
Josh and I rode our bikes over there, and he was hitting on the girl in front of him, which was Summer.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Good
Now
name.
she.
I had a summer in my high school.
My cousin's Summer, that her husband's the Chomo.
Oh.
Yeah, different Summer. However, This summer took a fucking left turn too. She went from like the hardest Mormon in the world to whore.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it was.
that's quite the claim.
Well, I can show you her Facebook page. She's the people you might know come up, right? And I'm like, oh, Summer. I had to click on her, and I'm like, type to Josh. Dude, really? Is this Summer? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck. Anyways, so that was funny.
She just made different choices.
Yeah, she took a left one somewhere. I don't know what we were talking about now, but we were.
You were sitting in orchestra, and Josh and her 7th grade, and
we're talking about Mormons. Oh, how serious they are.
Serious, yeah.
So the summer chick.
Serious.
Yes, I took another hit. Now I'm back on target.
I didn't
So
know
the
you
summer chick. My dad. So everybody made fun of the fucking Mormons back then, right?
Oh, well, except the Mormons.
Yeah, even some of them.
They make fun of each other.
Yeah, why not? You know, you had like minivans were called Mavs, which is a Mormon assault vehicle.
Oh, okay, because they all had
Yeah,
minivans.
except for the Mazda, because the Mazda was the MPV, so that was the Mormon pursuit vehicle.
Yes. The Mazda did have an MPV.
Yes, it did. Yes, and it was called the Mormon.
They
pursuit
don't make
vehicle.
that anymore. But
Yeah, but yeah. So, anyways, they're really hardcore.
So you guys didn't call them soccer mom minivans?
No,
they were
they're
Mormon
Mavs.
minivans. Yeah, okay,
Mavs.
got it.
MAVS.
Okay, so that's
Mormon
the
assault
difference
vehicles.
between the non-Mormon part of the country and the Mormon part of the country.
Correct. Yeah. So, anyways, along with everybody bashing on him, there was this guy my dad worked with. His name was Randy, and it was really funny because at the time I didn't really know what it meant, but his name was Nose Candy Randy.
Nose Candy Randy. Well, and I always laugh at the name Randy because, as you're probably from Austin Powers, you
And
know,
South Park.
in the British, that means horny.
Yeah, very Randy. Yeah. So.
Nose Candy Randy.
Nate,
Shout out, Randy.
Nate, this stuff is harsh, bro. Oh,
Shout out, Nate.
shout out, Nate. Good. I mean, it gets your fucking lip, but god damn. Mellow that shit out a little bit. Increase the pH or something. I don't know.
Don't harsh my vibe, man.
You're harshing my mellow, man. So Randy had one of his friends or acquaintances, whatever, had gotten a letter from the main guy at the Mormon church that signed all of the missionary letters.
Oh, he had some really high position, huh?
Yeah, and Echo in back in like 89, 87, who was the Mormon that signed all of the missionary letters?
I don't have specific
I was gonna
information
say,
about
if
who
Echo
signed
can
missionary
answer
letters
that,
in
I'd be
1987
impressed.
to 1989.
Come
Would you
on,
like to know
Echo.
about the history of Mormon
No.
missionaries?
Loser.
No. I don't want to know the history of Mormons.
Echo.
I'll hear
You're a
plenty of that
loser.
in a fucking while. Anyways, we'll just say Mr. X.
Sure. I don't think it matters.
Right. Anyways, so my dad and him, now this was way before computers, right?
Okay,
So
yeah, 89, yeah.
they took a letter that my dad had gotten about me, and they pasted it over the name, and they photocopied it so it looked like my name and information and address was all in the top corner.
Nice.
And then it was his missionary letter.
You created your own letterhead?
No, I did it. My
Oh,
dad and
your
Ra-
dad.
my dad and Nose Candy
Nose
Randy.
Candy Randy.
Yeah. And then they come home, and my dad's like, "Here, Jason, it's for you." And I open it up, and here's this missionary letter, and I'm reading it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? They just start fucking busting up,
Right.
laughing. So I'm joking about it with Josh the next day.
Oh, okay. You're
And-
telling him this had happened.
yeah. And Summer turns around, and she's like, "You got a letter from who?" "No, you didn't." I'm like, "The fuck I didn't."
The fuck I didn't.
And she's like, "No, you didn't. No, you can't. I need it.
Oh.
And she just starts losing it, dude. I'm
Yeah.
like, "I'll bring it to you tomorrow." Yeah, but I don't give a shit.
Right.
She brings it home. Yeah. And she's like all freaked out. And she's, thank you. I can't believe they made a mistake. And I've got his signature. And dude, it was like fucking weird. Yeah.
Like he was a celebrity.
Dude, yeah. No, it was like, holy fuck, right? And she comes back the next week and she's all pissed off one day. And I'm like, Why are you pissed off at me? She's like, that's a fake. I'm like, what do you mean it's a fake? My dad handed it to me. I opened the thing up. She's like, they sent it off to Utah because my parents found it and said it was a mistake and it needed to be corrected. And that is not a legitimate letter.
Nice.
Oh, so good.
But I love that they sent it in to get verified.
Dude, I'm telling you,
It's
they are hard fucking core there. And like when you own a business there, the first, now I'm done working. I don't need employees anymore.
Right,
No,
right,
no
right.
offense. I'm done with employees.
Got it.
So done.
I'm not offended.
Yes. But if I was to open a business in Twin Falls, the first thing I would do would be hire a Mormon. Because if you don't support the Mormon church,
you're not getting business.
You are not getting business. No, absolutely not. Yeah. No. And it's sad it's that way, but it's true, dude. They take over, they control.
I mean,
Like they built a temple in Twin Falls. So when you come into Twin, you've drove down that road.
Yeah.
You're coming down I-84.
Yeah.
And then you got to take like this little 10-mile jaunt to get into the town.
Right. Yeah. You kind of come off the main road.
Correct. Now, right where you turn off there now, you can see the Mormon temple from there at night lit up.
Yeah, they love to light those
Oh,
things
dude,
up.
but that's 10 miles away. Now,
Well, there ain't a whole lot of
so-
lights at Twin. dude.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, this is the one time I ever saw the Mormons come under like serious fucking fire. And I was up in Portland and I heard about it because it was such big news. There was this,
there ain't a lot of Mormons here.
well, so when you come right into town, and dude, I can't believe they let this happen, but the main road through town is called Blue Lakes Boulevard and it's super fucking busy.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's a road right as you come into town, right past the new mall that I told you about. The new mall, you remember?
New mall.
Yeah, not Blue Lakes Mall, but the new mall.
The new one.
Yeah, called Pole Line Road. And it is shot to the left, and it does like a little bypass around all town traffic. And
Oh, that way you don't have to deal with all the
so all the
stoplights and
semis could go around, and they didn't have to deal with right.
That makes sense.
Correct. Well, and there was also right on this big corner there was like this little 9-hole municipal golf course.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But the Mormons
Municipal
deem that more holy land.
The golf course?
Yeah.
I deem it Holy Land
Yeah.
sometimes. Love me some golf.
I don't fucking say a lot of God on the golf course, but it wasn't because it was holy.
Yeah, right.
It was God damn it, son
God
of a bitch.
damn it, motherfucking
dude.
piece of shit golf ball.
Dude, golf is for fucking shitty fishermen. Anyways,
I'm a shitty golfer and a shitty fisherman.
you are a shitty fisherman. Amos told me about your setups, and you are a shitty
I don't know
fisherman.
what the fuck I'm doing. I don't care. No,
That's
no,
all
no.
right. I got him straightened out, so
That's
we're
right.
good.
That's
So anyways, so they deem it holy land, and they decide, you know what? We're closing the golf course, and we're building a temple on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
but how'd they get the land? If it belonged to the golf course.
They get whatever they want.
There you go.
They are the
guess-
Mormons.
I guess they get the government is.
They
is-
literally, they are a mafia.
They got it all.
They
man.
are. They seriously, they're a religious mafia.
Hey, I've seen some stuff on.
I never thought of.
I've
can't
seen some
believe I-
stuff on Brigham Young. He operated like a
Dude,
godfather.
I'm telling you, these guys are. I can't believe I never thought about it. They're the fucking Mormon mafia. I love it. I'm gonna have to tell Toby about that.
They know the power they wield. And
Oh
they
yeah,
use it.
and they use
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So the people, they like their golf there. They're all shitty fishermen, and
That was fun. People like it.
they didn't like that very much. So, but then when they're building it, there's all of these. Twin Falls is very, very strict on their coding, and there's like height statues that you can build so tall, right?
Oh, like
or-
the building codes are
correct.
very
Yeah. They totally blew those away and made it so big, like
They're
you
like-
said, you can see it from 10 miles away. Yeah.
Don't matter that,
And
that there's
meaning
height
the
codes.
whole council was all Mormon. They just passed it on through to do it, right? So you got the people
Fine.
pissed off that there's this huge eyesore now, right?
Yeah.
And they've taken a fucking golf course
And there's
they're
no golf
pissed off.
course.
And then they did the best thing. They decided that the traffic from the diesels driving by the temple was
Oh.
too loud.
Sure.
So
It disrupts service.
right? So
Yeah.
they made it so diesels can't drive on that road anymore. Now have to go right through the middle of town on the Blue
They
Lakes
just
Boulevard.
passed a law that's like no through traffic
Yeah,
kind
no
of thing.
large truck kind of
Damn.
thing. Yeah, and they make the diesels go right through the center of town, and
And
it's
stop at all the stoplights.
Yeah, and it took traffic and just totally, dude. I mean, traffic is a fucking nightmare there now. And it's a little tiny city, dude. It's 70,000 people, and traffic is just as bad as Portland on Blue Lakes. If you have to get on Blue Lakes at a rush hour,
They just don't care.
no, it's overloaded, man. They got like 20 fucking semis going.
No, but
through
I'm
with
saying like
normal traffic.
the Mormon folk that made this all happen just don't give a shit. That
It was too
destroyed.
loud at their fucking temple, man.
Yeah, but don't they have to drive on that same Blue Lake Road too?
Doesn't matter. It's the temple. Dude, they got all kinds of weird whirls and shit. When I helped this guy lay carpet for a summer in the evening time to learn how to do it. My dad was real big on teaching me. I needed to go out and learn all the skills, and I appreciate that, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So he had a
Good
friend that needed
education.
help, and I'd go out and help the guy at night.
Okay.
We were doing the carpet in the Mormon church, and we actually had to lie and tell him I was his kid and I was Mormon.
Because otherwise you're not allowed in there.
He had to be Mormon to go in there. He had to become a Mormon.
Oh yeah, they don't let people in.
They will, and the reason he said, now I don't know if this is true, but I believe it is. The reason we were changing all that carpet is because a non-faith person walked in there. And I remember when Summer got married to a friend of mine, Dee, in the temple, and I was dating her friend at the time. And we couldn't go to the church or the wedding because they had it in the temple, and it was only Mormons in the temple.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, they're hardcore dudes. Seriously, yeah, they are the Mormon mafia. Anyways.
As a Christian, I'd just like to say that you are cordially invited to any of our services at any point in time.
Well, that's what I thought. That's usually it. Yeah, isn't that the whole thing of God is to help one another?
At our church, that's the case.
Sure.
I can't speak to the Mormons.
The Mormons are a little out there, dude.
They're not the same.
You have 3 levels.
Sure you do.
And if you live by the book, I mean, like to the T by the book, when you die, you get to become your own god on one of the moons of Saturn.
Yeah, I've heard some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of some far out there.
I
shit,
mean,
man.
come on, man.
It's a little out there. That's all I'm saying.
All right. I think I'm about ready for a smoke. You ready for a smoke?
On that note,
we done killed.
Let's
of
go
course,
to a Saturn moon
you
and
know
have
what?
a cigarette.
Me and I'm moving to Twin Falls. Let's go ahead and just smash the fuck out of them. I'm coming home, baby. I'm coming home.
Bitches.
Yeah. Okay.
Google me.
Google me, Barbara. What the fuck are we leaving on today? Let's see.
You always trash my music.
Well, most of your music's pretty shitty, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I like old country, old gospel, and old rap.
Oh, you know what? This song, I'm gonna put this song. This song makes me super sad.
The song makes you sad?
Yeah.
You're gonna put on a song that makes you sad?
Yeah.
All right.
This
cheers,
is
cheers show, bro.
Huh? Right?
Cheers show.
This is my sister's song.
All right.
They played it at a funeral, and I'm a big thing with music, right?
Yeah. You get a very musical family.
And she must have loved this song or something, because this was like because I never heard this song before, but
Oh, okay. She introduced you to it?
her funeral did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like I say, I always pick I got this weird thing. Like I can tell you all my friends' weddings that I went to, I can tell you their wedding song.
Wow.
I don't know why. It's a weird thing. It's one of those.
I can do
glitches.
the same.
Yes?
I've been to no weddings. Zero songs.
Well, I can tell you I know which songs worked and which ones didn't.
There you go. Yeah, well, there's that, I guess.
Yeah. So anyways, this song came on today. So it was just weird that it popped out. And
Okay.
dude, I don't listen to this kind of music,
But it
nor
popped
would
up.
I ever listen to music, but I do like the song.
It's meant to be.
I thought of my sis today. So
Yeah, it moves meant to be.
here we go. We'll leave on that note. Everybody have a great night, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday, I'm moving farther away. Want you near me? All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. Sometimes when I think of her name, when it's only a game, and I need you, listen to the words that you say. It's getting harder to stay. When I see you, all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's mine.